In our first lecture, we have discussed about the basics of financial management, and we have also discussed the purpose and goals behind the financial management, why we need to study the financial management. Now we are focusing on the importance of financial management. Colin Brooks has remarked, bad production management, bad sales management have slain in hundreds, but faulty financial management has slain in thousands. And that would be more hazardous and harmful if organizations have faulty financial management rather than production or sales. It is essential in both profit and non-profit organization. If any NGOs or a profit organization, they both have to understand the financial management, and this is very much important for both organizations. It helps in monitoring the effective deployment of funds in fixed assets and working capital. To accumulate the fund, but how effectively this deploy funds in fixed assets and working capitals, both are very much required. FM estimates the total requirements of fund both in short-term and long-term period. In organizations, enterprise thinking about that the future projects or investment in any new projects. So how much the fund required for a long-term or short-term. So financial management estimates the total requirements of fund. It also helps in asserting how the company perform in future. Everything depends on the your decisions in present, but it would impact on a future. So asserting how the company would perform in the future. Today we are presenting, we are using optimizing finance, so definitely we can perform better in the future. Financial management essentially for optimizing the output from a given input of funds. Whatever fund has given to the financial manager, he has to use appropriately. On the basis of that, that is optimizing the output from a given input of funds. Interface between finance and other areas. Some are the areas: production, marketing, personnel, research and development. If we consider production, finance is also required to acquire a raw material for a processing purpose, acquisition of plant, machinery, technology, know-how. When starting from the raw material to the finished products, every aspects of production require finance. Finance is the lifeblood of production function, without which no production is possible. So production is not possible without finance. So this is the interface between productions and financial management. If we discuss about marketing, finance has a key role to play in the marketing. Finance is needed in all the vital areas of marketing, such as sales, advertising, and distribution. While discussing about the sales, some schemes also need to be operated. So finance is also involved, advertising campaigns or advertising budgeting, while any marketing manager is preparing that time, also finance involved. In the distribution also, how it is going to be distribution, what would be the distribution charges and other things, what would be concession given to the retailer or wholesaler. Everything depends on a financial management even. In advertising and distribution policy, which is covered the physical advertising and distribution, also needs finance. Like in advertising, some hoardings, then we can TV ads, the media, while using that, they also need budget and finance. Personnel, if we discuss finance, great importance in implementing personnel policies. Without finance, it's not possible to recruit anyone and to give them a compensation. The development and the utilization of human resources is a vital importance for any organization. In fact, but for to deploy them, to give them a job, we require finance. The main aspect of personnel policy, all of which require adequate finance. Without, not possible. We have to give them salary, we have to give the compensation to the personnel and whom company have hired. Research and development, this is very crucial also. This function of business are concerned with the procurement of funds and their effective utilization in the business. Concerned with the procurement of funds and their effective utilization in the business, there are two ways. These functions are performed by the finance officer in company, usually known as a controller or treasurer. And this is also in other part also we understand. If going for the research and development activities, so that time finance involves usually, like if you take example of this corona pandemics, so many financial company, they have to today they are investing in a research and development to develop the vaccination. So that is finance also involved in that research and development activities. And if for remark, money is an arm or leg. You either use it or leave it. If you're not using, definitely you would lose it even. The Sanskrit saying, which means finance regime supreme, arthas jizva, means this finance is a supreme, they have the superpower among all the functions. The Encyclopedia of Britannica defines finance as the act of providing a means of payment. How? We'll go to do any payment, it is related with the finance also. Classification of finance function. Finance function may be broadly divided into two following, and we can say into two kinds. One is managerial financial function, second is routine financial function. Now let's understand managerial financial functions. Investment decision involving the type and volume of the assets to be required. Which type of assets to be required? So this is investment decision. Financial decision involving decision about the various sources and extent of funds to be obtained, how the fund is going to be obtained from the different resources. Dividend decision involving extent of profit to be allocated and extent of profit to be retained. How much profit to be distributed among all shareholders, and how many profits to be retained for a further development of the business. Routine financial function, we can say supervision of cash receipts of payments, the safeguard of cash balances, custody and safeguard securities, policy and other valuable documents. These are the basic and routine financial function. Record keeping of financial transaction reporting. And these are the routine everyday happens also. The financial manager has to consider this as a routine function. Methods of financial methods are employed for the purpose of employees the following two goals. These are methods are very much important for study for students, measuring the effectiveness of firms' actions and decisions. Whatever the actions they have taken, so what would be the effectiveness after taking these actions? Secondly, measuring the validity of the decision regarding accepting or rejecting future project. If future project is not viable, why to accept it even? Before going to invest in a future project, we have to evaluate today. Financial methods or tools, cost of capital, financial leverage or trading on equity, capital budgeting, appraisal methods, ABC analysis, cash management models, aging schedules of inventories, debtors turnover ratio analysis, funds flow analysis, cash flow analysis. These are financial methods or tools which will be used to evaluate the two measures which already we have discussed in a previous slide. Cost of capital. To decide about the source from which funds are to be raised, to determine the optimum capital structure related to the debt and equity proportional, which need to be used as a financial manager. Second thing, financial leverage or trading on equity helps in increasing the return on equity to shareholders. Capital budgeting appraisal methods helps in selection to best among alternative capital investment proposals. ABC analysis, cash management models, aging schedule of inventories, debtors turnover ratio, helps in effective management of current assets. Funds flow and cash flow analysis also helps to determine whether the funds have been procured from the best available source and have been utilized in the best possible way. Helps in estimating future working capital. What would be the future working capital? What would be the need of the working capital in the future? That would be determined through the fund flow and cash flow analysis. Now, role of financial manager in the changing scenario. We discuss according to modern concept. Financial management is concerned with the acquisition of funds as well as their allocation. How the fund would be acquired and what would be the allocation of that. It is an analytical way of looking at the financial problem of the firm. The main contents of the new approaches are: what is the total value of funds an enterprise should commit? It is required they have to plan before to acquire the finance. What specific assets should an enterprise acquire? Which type of assets enterprise should acquire for doing their businesses? How should the funds acquired be financed? Whatever the fund would be acquired, how it would be financed? The decision related to four broad decision areas of financial management. One is fund requirement decision, a most important function performed by the finance manager. Careful estimate to be made about the total funds required by an enterprise. Take into account fixed and working capital required. These all are things to be need to understand before going for a fund requirement assessment. Then by forecasting physical activities of the enterprise also. What are the different activities would be would be taken place for doing the business, and how the finance would be related with that need to be considered. Financing decision, it is also one of the primary tasks for the finance manager. Identify the source from which the funds can be raised. It is very much important because the minimum cost of capital is required and it is going to be helpful for in the future. The amount that can be raised from each source and cost of other consequences involved. This is all about the financial decision. Now, investment decision. Investment in both capital and current assets. Investment when different investment proposals are there and selecting the best one. Investment in capital assets, credit policies, inventory policies, these all need to be understand, and taking decision related with the investment of assets. Dividend decision, which is also very much important. The determinant of the percentage of profit earned by the enterprise, which is paid the shareholders. So determine how much to be retained to meet the future needs of the business, and how much need to be distributed among the all shareholders. Some of the subsidiary function performed the finance managers are to ensure surplus of funds to all parts of an organization, evaluation of financial performance, to negotiate with the bankers, financial institution, other supplier of credit, to keep track of stock exchange quotations and behavior of stock market prices, some of the subsidiary functions. So the area of financial management changed from the procurement of funds to one management of assets. To accept the challenges, the activities of finance manager is also changing in a changing scenario. In 1950 to 1974, in India, we discussed PSU were increasing full of license regulation control. License Raj was that. 1980 considered liberalization of imports and efforts for exports. In 1990 and 91, constant efforts toward liberalization of controls and globalization of market efforts. So related to the LPG policy has been established. Integration of national economy with the international economy also, it is very much important point we are also going to discuss also. The finance manager has to be an active player, not just a bystander in corporate world. So the various financial decision involves financial decision, corporate enterprise to raise funds at competitive rates from foreign markets, investment decision, investment money both in outside the country and for maximization of wealth of soldier. Both things that to doing the business in a foreign market also. So there are certain risks involved, but there will be a political risk, regulatory risk, economical risk. These are the risks involved. But in this today's dynamic world, have to do the business in foreign countries also. Dividend decision relating to the global scenario, we have to decide the dividend decision. Process of liberalization, globalization led to significant increase in competition for Indian industry. Yeah, definitely. But this has resulted into sickness of many industrial firms. Still, the benefit includes boost in trade and commerce. Already we have seen after 1991, the Indian economy got the boost up. Increase in foreign collaboration. There are so many companies could come in India, they do the business. Optimal utilization of finance, material and HR, which led overall efficiency. These are we get the benefit from the liberalization policy. Larger capital inflows resulting in greater industrialization, development of infrastructure facilities and new financial instruments. So this was all about the basic fundamental of financial management, and whole have to considering these are the basics. While after 4 or 5 years they're going to implement this decision in their corporate, their job or their corporate life. All the best for further. We'll discuss further modules in other lectures.